Okay, I found out about this at 2:30 this morning when I woke up to go to work. And here I am now after work recording the trailer reaction for Spider-Man Far or No Way Home. It's been a long day. When you put in an 11-hour shift, yeah. Anyhow, so there we are. And we're going to go ahead and jump right to this deal. Let's get on with it. Adjust volume levels and everything. Yeah, here we go. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer reaction.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can you just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't.
Sure.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking!
What just happened?
Grimace.
With the stability of space-time.
Yay.
Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live two different lives.
Oh
longer
wow,
you do
he
it,
did
the
to
more
Peter
dangerous
what
it
the
becomes.
ancient one did to Bruce.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Peter.
Back. Well, that right there, in and of itself, was.
This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include.
I really don't. That was actually pretty cool. Let's just, see if we see anything extra in this deal. Going back to the beginning, you're seeing it. It looks like a portion of it's going to take place in New York. So, that's going to be good because that's where Spider-Man's at. I'm hoping that they put in something to do with Iron Man and how how he did it as far as, outing himself as Iron Man. Granted, he outed himself at the end of the first Iron Man movie when Shield was all like, "Yo, we want you to say you were here, doing this. We got a boatload of people that are your witnesses, so you're good." And instead of him going with the scripted mess, he's like, "Yeah, I am Iron Man." We all know how that story plays out. So, um, but him being listed as Public Enemy #1 picks up squarely where Far From Home left off. Uh, J.K. Simmons coming back as J. Jonah Jameson. That's really good. It's a nice way to tie this Spider-Man movie to the, Maguire Spider-Man movies. I'm really hoping that with the Spider-Man 2 Doc Ock, I'm really hoping that he's a good indication that we will get more of the multiverse Spider-Man. And yes, that is how you say it, Spider-Men, not Spider-Man. It's Spider-Men, plural, more than one. So yeah, it will be very interesting. I have seen all three iterations. I'm just gonna go with iterations. If I'm wrong, correct me. I'm a man. I can take it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the iterations. I've seen all three iterations of Spider-Man. The Spider-Man films. I did not see the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I did see the Amazing Spider-Man, and it was. I'm gonna catch hate for this. To me, it was meh. It's like whatever. Um, I really didn't get on board with Spider-Man full time. I mean, I saw the three Tobey Maguire movies, and then seeing Tom Holland's first Spider-Man film. It Yeah, I enjoyed Homecoming a lot better. Now I might be a bit partial to that due to the fact that Downey Jr. was in that and Iron Man. So yeah, I might be a little bit partial to Homecoming, but I did enjoy it. Obviously, Far From Home was on the heels of Tony's death, so you still had that. It was the first movie after Endgame, and so you got to see Peter, the youngster in the group, actually dealing with the the fallout of Tony's passing. So now it looks like Stephen apparently. I'm sorry, that cracked me up. It was like weird, but I'll allow it. But yeah, it seems like Steven's gonna be the new Iron Man mentor type to Peter, which will be good. And hopefully we get all this mess cleared up in this film. It looks like they're definitely setting up for Doctor Strange into the multiverse, or Multiverse of Madness, excuse me. So we'll see where that goes. It's something to where the month of December is going to have two movies that I am excited for this one, but the other movie I'm excited for is just it takes precedence. So that movie will, yes, talk about that in another video. Him being arrested, I'm kind of interested to see how that comes about. It was interesting to see, Aunt May and everybody being questioned, and for them to all be at school. I mean, Ned, MJ, they're all like, it's like it's surreal to them, and I'm going. So you know, they're really following down this path of him. Now, the real thing is, how long is it going to go before Doctor Strange is introduced in the film? Is it going to be a thing of? Is it going to be a thing where it's going to go for 20 or 30 minutes of them dealing with this, and then finally he goes to Doctor Strange? Or is it going to be something where they don't loiter in this too long? Because to be honest, unless he's being chased, it's really kind of a Debbie Downer moment for me. It really is. It's like I really hope that they don't go that far into it. You know, if this thing drags out for an hour or more and it's not at least entertaining, I'm gonna have a huge problem with it. And I think they did this on purpose, showing the Sanctum Sanctorum. I think that's how you say it. I will be corrected if I'm wrong. I think they did that on purpose to show that it's sunny and whatnot, and it does look like it's kind of fallish, according to this tree over here on the left. But the next scene, when you see the inside of the place, it's all covered in snow. I guess Doctor Strange was bored. But the fact that he's flying is just lets you know where he's at with his powers now. He's completely, he's completely enthralled himself in the idea. And he's throwing fire around. Now, I just gotta admit, I don't care who you are, just throwing the fire. Yeah, him just throwing that spell and making a fire in the fireplace. That's pretty cool, So it's gonna be good to see what is gonna happen in the film, and the fact that I giggled when Wong sat there and's like, Strange, don't cast that spell, and he's like, I won't. I'm like, yeah, right. Sure, you're not. You're a bad man, Steven. But yes, to see those two characters together, they played off of each other very well in Doctor Strange anyway. So I look forward to seeing their interaction in this film as well. Excuse me. But then for the thing that really I wanted to check out, let's go right here. I've seen other things, and I'm guessing it has to be older screenshots or whatever, but I've seen other ones where Doctor Strange, does he have it? Go here. Huh. Okay. Back. Well, I'll be. Interesting. It's interesting that he would have the Eye of Agamotto, which inside the Eye of Agamotto was the Time Stone. So I'm really hoping that I doubt with this film that we get the explanation. I'm really hoping that they allude to it in this film, or at the very least we get some kind of an explanation in Multiverse of Madness. I'm really hoping for that, because you would think without the Time Stone that the Eye of Agamotto was paperweight. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but yeah. Unless the Eye of Agamotto can still feed off of the remnants of the Time Stone that's basically the dust. So, but being a Christmas film, that's going to be good. Just because it comes out at Christmas doesn't mean it's going to be a Christmas film. I'm not putting a whole lot of stock into that, even though the entire interior of the Sanctum Sanctorum is covered in snow. I'm not putting a lot of stock into that. Making it a Christmas movie. If they do not have a Christmas song in the film, it's not a Christmas movie. Just putting that out there. Keep in mind, with everything that's going on with the pandemic and movies being delayed and this, that, and the other, yeah, this is probably going to be one of those things where it should have been released way earlier, but they did what they had to do. So, in watching it again, I haven't seen this is the second time I watched. 2:30 in the morning was when I watched it the first time. And when you're waking up at 2:30 in the morning and things aren't all that clear, and you see it and you're like, whoa, all right, I gotta watch this. You instantly jump awake, but you watch it on your phone and you're like, forget that. So it's gonna be good to see if they do another trailer, considering, and there it is right there, the Eye of Agamotto. It's not green though because of the Infinity Stone not being there. Now I wonder if that's just a part of the getup for Doctor Strange, or if it has an ability that is independent of the Time Stone. But the fact that he does the same force push on Peter that the Ancient One did to Bruce when he was in Hulk form, that's actually pretty cool. So I don't know exactly what's gonna happen here. I am curious. I mean, I it Marvel does things. They'll do things that are bait and switch, like you just wouldn't believe. Like they'll show you one thing and it not even be there, and they do it on purpose. But my thing is with he was in the other suit in the scene with Doctor Strange, but now he's in the Iron Spider suit. So it really is making me curious what brings him back to the Iron Spider suit. Is it something that he actually had to go back to because the other suit was destroyed, or was it something that the Iron Spider suit offered him an ability that the normal suits didn't? Remember, the first suit that Tony gave him wasn't an iron suit, but it did have a Friday-esque protocol. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens there. I'm really excited to see, because I figured at least, maybe not everybody thought along the lines I did, but at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, when he switched over to the other suit, you'd figure maybe he did that because maybe he needed to step out and be his own spider, so to speak. He didn't need to be wearing something made by Tony Stark, that he just didn't want to. But he almost had come to grips with the fact that, okay, I have to be the hero, and so I have to be my own hero. So he can't rest on his laurels. He had to make his own new suit. So to see him back in the Iron Spider suit is going to be cool. It'll be very interesting. I would go ahead and venture a healthy guess that Doc Ock is going to be a bad guy. I would venture that guess handily. Yeah. So there's good old Doc Ock. Let's see exactly what the deal is. And for him to be able to just demask like that, like all Iron Man type, that's pretty cool. I mean, because everybody, it's kind of like he had Strange cast the spell. And then Doc Ock says, "Hello, Peter." So now you're seeing him without the Spider-Man mask on. And it's like, okay, why? Why would he unmask himself when he didn't want anybody to know? So I wonder if by the end of this film, if he's just going to come to grips with the fact that, he is Peter Parker, he is also Spider-Man, and the world can know everything. I don't know. We'll have to see. December's only 4 months out. We will definitely see. It says Christmas, so I'm wondering if it's going to be a Christmas Day release. It does not say Christmas Day on the thing, so we will have to see. December 17th. December the 17th is when this premieres. So there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. I have personally enjoyed it, and I look forward to everyone, enjoying it along with me. I look forward to everyone, putting in their 2 cents worth of what they think is going to happen. I think inadvertently, I really think Doctor Strange is going to steal the show, at least for me. And I honestly, if they use Doctor Strange in the same capacity that they did with Tony Stark / Iron Man, if they use him in that same capacity where he's not right there side by side with Peter the whole time going through the movie, and they only bring him in sporadic spots, or Peter goes to him in sporadic spots during the film, I'm okay with that. Because it's not a Doctor Strange movie, but having it's I want to say it's sad, but at the same time, I also feel like they have to do it because of Multiverse of Madness, and because they are bringing the multiverse in, because this is, um, you know, Doc Ock is Sam Raimi's, one of his characters, from his film. So it's kind of one of those things where, bringing in Doc Ock, you would be led to believe that Tobey Maguire is going to show up in the film. You would also be led to believe that if Tobey Maguire is going to be there, why not have Andrew Garfield be there? So it's going to be interesting. And I really hope that it's more explained in the film when Peter goes to Strange and says, "Hey, I wish that nobody knew who I was, and that Mysterio hadn't outed me and everything." I really wish that there's more of a back and forth between Peter and Steven that gives that basically lets the audience know that, okay, yeah, Doctor Strange did try to talk him out of it, but Peter raised valid points. So I'm hoping they do that, because technically, unless it's just clear cut and dry, where Steven's like, yeah, okay, I like to go against the grain. Let's do this. And which would go well with his personality, because, Doctor Strange, of course, he's that guy. He went with it. In the first Doctor Strange movie, he's sitting there and he's creating little micro portals and reaching in, grabbing books and this, that, and the other, while Wong's sitting there jamming out I think it was Beyonce, and reading, and then Strange steals the last book right from in front of Wong. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see this all play out. I'm excited for it, just as a Marvel movie fan. Straight up excited for it. Hopefully, you guys are too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Facebook as well. We don't do as much there as we used to, but YouTube's kind of where we're at now. So please, by all means, tell your friends. If you have friends that still follow me on Facebook, tell them to switch over, because this is where all the new content's going to. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.